If your vocals never sit right in the mix, like you feel like they're always sitting on top of the beat instead of inside of it, and this is why. I'm going to show you 3 simple tricks that I use every single time I mix to always get my vocals to sit properly. Alright, so I have my mix right here. First, I use Pro Q3 on the beat bus and I sidechain it to the vocal bus. I'm going to open this. That means every time the vocal comes in, the beat ducks out a small pocket in the mid-range, right where the vocal is. I have 2 bands right here that I created, and you want very subtle dips, maybe 1 to 2 dB at most. It gives the vocal space without making it sound off or weird. So this is without it.
I got my peaches out in Georgia. I got my weed from California. I take my chick up to the north, yeah. I get my life right from the source, yeah. And I say, yo, the way I breathe you in is the texture of your skin. I wanna wrap my arms around you, baby, never let you go, go.
Alright, let's turn it on.
I got my peaches out in Georgia. I got my weed from California. I take my chick up to the north, yeah. I get my life right from the source, yeah. And I say, yo, the way I breathe you in is the texture of your skin. I wanna wrap my arms around you, baby, never let you go, go. And I say, yo, there's nothing like your touch. It's the way you lift me up, yeah. And I'll be right here with it till the end. I got my peaches out in Georgia. I got my weed from California. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. I get my life right from the source, yeah. You ain't sure yet, but I'm for ya. All I can want, all I can wish for. Nights alone that we miss more, and days we say.
Alright. See how it suddenly feels like it belongs there? Next, I add a compressor to the beat bus and I sidechain it to the vocal bus. I'm gonna go over here, show you my compressor. Got the compressor right here. So when you sing, the whole beat gently ducks, just a few dB as well. It's the same idea as a sidechain kick in EDM, but super light and musical. So I'm gonna play it and you're gonna see the compressor move whenever the vocals come in.
I got my peaches out in Georgia. I got my weed from California. I take my chick up to the north, yeah. I get my life right from the source, yeah. And I say, yo, the way I breathe you in is the texture of your skin. I wanna wrap my arms around you, baby, never let you go, go. And I say, yo, there's nothing like your touch. It's the way you live.
So before.
And I'll be right here with it till the end. I got my peaches out in Georgia. I got my weed from California. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. I get my life right from the source, yeah. You ain't sure yet.
The trick is to find a balance. You don't want to do it too much to where it's too noticeable. So basically watch, if I turn the threshold all the way up, look what happens.
But I'm for ya. All I can want, all I can wish for. Nights alone that we miss more, and days we save as souvenirs. There's no time, I wanna make more time and give you my whole life. I left my girl, I'm in Mallorca. Hate to leave and call it torture.
Yeah, so that's that. Last one I use is a transient shaper. It's called Couture, I think. Couture? Yeah. It's a free plugin, but it works really... It's a free plugin, but it works pretty good. So, load that up. So when you have too much attack in a beat, it's gonna clash with the vocal. So you wanna spread out those transients to make space for the vocal to live. So you wanna use a transient shaper to smooth out some space in the beat to let the vocals come through. So yeah, this free one, Couture, let's just call it Couture. The Couture, man. Okay, so we got the Couture right here. And this knob right here, you want to turn it to the left to get more of a smoothing effect. If I was to turn it to the right, it's gonna make the kick and the snares hit harder and clash more. These numbers right here just control how much of the effect kind of like multiplies it. This is kind of like an attack, the speed. This knob I'm just gonna play with is really all you need. Let me show you before and after. So before.
And days we save as souvenirs. There's no time, I wanna make more time and give you my whole life. I left my girl, I'm in Mallorca. Hate to leave it, call it torture. Remember when I couldn't hold her? Left her baggage for a moment. I got my beaches out in Georgia.
Yeah, simple. You don't need 10 plugins to make your vocals sit right. You just need these 3 moves. Try these 3 moves on your next song and I promise you're gonna hear a difference. If this helped, hit subscribe. I've got more mixing shortcuts coming very soon. Peace.